Good evening and welcome to Collector Cars. I'm Lance, your host. With me in the studio, we've given Mark Petty the night off. He's working on the race car. He's trying to do his 10 races in a row. And so he's kind of pulling his hair out, you know. And but he's doing well. He's in, I think, 5th place out of 36 or 37 cars. And this is his first time racing, so not too shabby.
Yep, I checked with Mary today. She said 5th.
5th.
Yep.
Now, I noticed Mr. Trier. I have Mr. Trier. How you doing, Bill? Here's Trim Shop in Bennett.
Right. I'm doing fine.
It's the Bill and Bill show.
The Bill and Bill show.
And Bill Mergens. This is the first you've gotten to sit in the comfy chairs, huh?
Yes, we like these.
You like that?
Yes.
Not too shabby?
They go right along with our increase in pay, don't they?
That's right.
Well, see, I was going to mention that. I hope you like the chair because that's where your paychecks went.
We're sitting on it.
You're sitting on them.
They've been in the studio for years, you know.
Well,
Yeah.
I look like I've been here for years too.
Well, I gotta do something. First thing I gotta do is, if Billy will do me a favor, Mr. Trier has been shopping. He has in his driveway. It was delivered yesterday. Check that baby out. Is that beautiful or what? Now tell us what it is.
It's a 19.
We know it's a fire engine.
It's red.
It's red.
Oh, that was my line too.
It's a 56 Seagrave.
56 Seagrave.
Found it in Birmingham, Alabama.
And it was actually in service up until about 10 years ago.
Right.
Runs like a top. They've had it in parades. You had it out today.
Right. It runs great. We're going to be taking it to the shows and the parades and all that.
Is that beautiful?
That actually was in service and saw action during the civil rights problems they had around Birmingham.
No kidding.
Using the fire hoses on people and all this stuff they went through and the fires.
Yeah.
That's part of the history there.
Behind that. Well, I think that's fantastic. When you first told me you got one, I went, yeah, right.
Well, the problem was with the little MG was with the tours. And they always complained they couldn't see me. I go around the corner, if there's a dog standing in the corner, I disappear. And they can't find it.
Now if you lose anybody, you just go with the bells and the whistles.
The lights, yes. Now they can find the leader.
But that is very cool, man.
It's going to be
very,
fun.
Very cool.
And at the shows, if people want their kids get up on it and get in it, and they want to get in it, that's fine. That's what it's for. It's not a concourse piece, you know. So
yeah, and you know what? The kids and everybody else, even the old gray-haired kids, are going to have a ball.
Oh yeah,
seeing you come around.
I came out of my garage after it was delivered. My neighbor across the street's a very heavy-set lady. She was sitting behind the wheel of it.
There you go.
Yeah, I was dumbfounded when I came out.
I love it, man. It is going to add a lot to the shows. I know you're going to have a ball with it.
Yeah, well, fun.
So congratulations on that.
Does he have to pay 2 registration fees? Because it's
24 foot, 2 spaces.
Yep.
You know what can I tell you, Bill?
That's right.
You know, unless you know somebody.
But if the music gets too loud, I've got a good water gun on it.
So you can turn the siren on.
He's going to be ready to hose me down, huh? I would like a big. We're going to see another clip tonight from the AACA show. But how about a big hand for Bill and the AACA club? Yeah. I had to bring the studio audience in specifically for that.
We had a lot of fun putting it on, and it isn't Bill. It's just a lot, or 40 members of our club just really worked together so hard.
Yeah, I've often said you've got a wonderful, wonderful group that all work together. Yeah,
and Gary Felker and George Berger, the co-chairman, they really worked hard putting that all together to get it coordinated, and it worked. It was we really worked hard to improve it this year.
Yeah.
We listened to a lot of people told us last year what we needed to do.
I listen to what suggestions people have. Now sometimes they're not workable.
No,
sometimes it's not feasible to do how they would like it. But I listen and I try to make changes and try to accommodate and make the people happy, you know. And then this past weekend, your group came up to Anna Maria Island with Mr. Bill Mergens for Bayfest. What a fabulous show Bill had! All right.
That was great.
And my team, you know.
Which is you, yourself, and me.
Yeah.
Or actually me, myself, and I, but you saying it.
Yeah.
And I heard so many people saying, how many people it takes to put this car show on? I said, you're looking at them. But
I did have help today of, you know, George Comanos.
Well, I know you had some assistants.
Mike and Linda Gervasio came down. And
you had Big Dwayne.
Yeah.
You didn't have no problems with anybody.
Yeah, and of course everything went smoothly on the police officer end because I had Dwayne Dennison there.
The sheriff's deputy comes up, big Dwayne Dennison, and says, "You must have some pull." To Bill, he says, "I'm assigned to you all day." He said, "You must have some pull." I said, "Hey, that's Bill Bergens."
Yeah. Oh, was he helpful? Oh, man.
Made a world of difference.
It really did.
Everything went smooth.
It did. It was just fabulous.
It was just great.
Yeah.
You know,
It was just great.
This crowd we got in the studio, they'll clap for anything. Hey, how do you like the decorations? And the host.
And he's giving each one of you $20.
Hey.
Oh, yes.
I knew this was a bad idea. But Bill, it was a great show. Proud to be part of it. Everybody loved it. I hate that I have to leave early, but I got to Northport right at about 4:15. So 4:10, 4:15. So it worked out beautiful for me. I was still able to be there right up till you did the awards. So, but great stuff, man. And you know, all the people that are here on the show with us, Mark and Mary Petty do the Rolling Thunder. Debbie and Barry when he was alive, and Debbie has continued doing Honor Flight, and she has this thing about raising her right hand. She's now on 5 committees. She said, "Lance, next time I go to a meeting, you got to duct tape my arm to my side," because she keeps volunteering. But she's having a ball. She's doing great stuff for the veterans. That's what this car show
It is
all
fun.
about.
I'm going to do the Manatee Historic Village show again this year.
Cool. Very good
But
stuff.
all of us kind of get our hands in doing some of it to try to just bring more fun to everybody.
Very good stuff. Very good. All right. If Mr. Perkins is ready over there, we've got footage from the 23rd Annual AACA Venice Region in Centennial Park Collector Car Show. Look at this.
Oh, that's Wayne Cooper's 1914 Model T, and look at the trailer he built to match it. That's authentic.
He built that? Then?
Right, and it's quite authentic.
That is amazing.
That's Alf Weidner's 27 Model T Ford Coupe. Now he's won last week. You saw that neat old 3-wheel motorcycle, the new one he has. Well, that's his also.
That was one of his also.
Yep. There's a nice Model A Roadster. It's a 30.
Now there was a lot of pictures, so I think these are going to go by a little. Some of them might go by a little quick, Bill.
Now that was one of the oldest cars. It was 1914 Overland, and that along with Wayne's 1914. But that's a beautiful car.
That's one of the things I love about that club.
John Thomas's Model A Ford. He's a treasurer of our club. Every time our money goes down in our treasury, we notice he has more accessories on his car. Hey. No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
That seems to work.
That's John Buno's.
John and Diane.
That's John Buno's Mustang, and that car's been in the family since brand new.
Since they bought it new?
No, he bought it for his mother brand new.
No
And then later on, he got it back. It's Jerry Paddock's 56 Buick.
That is gorgeous.
That is a good-looking car.
I love the antiques at your show, Bill.
Oh, and that's Russ
Burmeister.
Yeah, that beautiful Model A Ford. Now he's not a member of our club, but he's one of us.
AAA wrecker.
All authentic, yeah. I don't know whose car that one is.
It's blue.
Yeah.
It's a Nova.
What is that?
66 or 7.
67,
yeah.
I was going to say.
Now
these are neat.
That Buick, that fellow drives that to work almost every day down in Venice in his office.
No kidding.
We told him that we were going to charge him double coming to the show because he had to have one spot for the surfboard and one for the Woody. But he drives that. That's an everyday car he drives.
That's cool.
For his business.
That's cool. Very neat stuff.
Look at that.
That's a nice.
Isn't that excellent?
Nice interior on that Woody.
And it's a daily driver.
Yeah.
And what's his business that he does that?
I think it's real estate.
Well, I need
That's
one of
a
those.
30 Chevy.
Now you don't see a whole lot of those. A lot of you see the Ford antiques, but you don't see anywhere near as many of the Chevys.
That's Kudowski's. Yeah, Bob Kudowski's. Kudowski's. 1940 Oldsmobile. Beautiful restoration.
That is a gorgeous car.
Olds Dynamic.
Painstaking job he's done on that.
Very nice guy.
It
He's
is.
gotten real. He's coming to my shows up north with that.
Yeah.
He's driving
yeah,
it all over. He's
drives
having a
all over.
ball.
Yeah, he's new to our club.
Yeah.
Excellent
He and his
lines.
wife
Isn't that
Sylvia are
amazing?
just really very nice people. They're all our people are like that. We have a lot of fun.
Look at the chrome on the side. On that back quarter.
Now, I don't know. Some of these cars I don't know because they come from outside our club. I see them
So
coming in the gate because I
74
see all of them when
Charger.
they come in the gate. But
This
this
is
is a nice Mopar,
Very nice.
Chrysler.
Some of those big Chryslers were,
That's
were
got to
pretty
be.
amazing.
That's got to be a New Yorker.
Yeah, it looks like around a 70. That's
Mr. Gary and
Gary Falco, our president
Yeah.
of our club. That's his
Gary and
T-Bird.
Sue.
And again, the lines in the front of that T-Bird are just dynamic. I don't know how they, just very much like a Riviera was.
Yeah.
I mean,
Nice
it's just
Riviera right there.
amazing.
Love those headlights on those.
Yeah. That would have been one of the earlier years, right? 63, probably.
Now that's Fred Stovall's Lincoln. He just purchased that this
Was
summer.
it got like
brought
20,000 miles?
It's
Yeah, so
only
they're
got
all
like
original
18
car.
or 20,000
Yeah,
original
car.
miles.
It's a
on it.
Survivor. Now there's a classic Porsche.
I love it. That's cool.
Those cars are worth quite a bit. Very, very popular. And 1960 Etzel.
Now, is that a
Last
club
year-
member?
No,
The Etzel?
that's the last year. The
Or is
Etzel.
he? Or is
No,
the
he's
guy
not a
from
club member.
Sarasota?
I don't know where he's from. That's a gorgeous Mercury. Another one just absolutely perfect shape.
Nice lines in the back. And
Yeah, I think that was one of our best of shows.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you, that's not an easy job picking at these shows because these cars are all incredible. Just incredible.
The rainbow speedometers. That design was so popular in many cars.
yeah, mid-50s.
Now that
There
is
we go.
not a kit car and it's not an original. He built every bit of that by hand. Took him years to build that car.
That's
That
John
Alfa,
Pence's. Is that his name?
Yeah, isn't that pretty?
That's cool. That has got to be fun to drive.
But the workmanship is gorgeous on that car.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's a classic. That's a replica car. You don't see too many of those, but it's a very well built replica car. Really a pretty one.
I noticed you had an awful lot of people from out of the area, East
Yeah,
Coast.
we have quite a bit.
You had quite a few that came
Naples
from all over.
Tampa, St.
That is really sharp.
California top, which means it doesn't fold. It just unbolts, comes off. Diesel Pinto.
With 2 4s on it.
That must really fly.
Oh
I
yeah.
can imagine.
Very nice little job, isn't it?
You got that right. It's amazing what the people do to them.
Now that's a replica Cobra, but that's a beautiful, beautiful, and those the replicas are going way up in money now. Too.
Oh yeah.
I don't know whose car that one is.
I think. Oh, I
probably
know
one of
the
those General
name.
Motors
It's
products, right?
on the tip
Yeah.
of my tongue.
El Camino.
It's
Yeah,
a beautiful
El Camino.
one. It's a nice car. Oh, I wonder whose that is. Bert, you know Bert?
Yeah.
Cooner?
Yeah.
Neat car.
Now is that Schaefer? Is that the front of Schaefer's car?
It
Bill?
looks like it.
Can you tell?
It's hard to tell way it's sitting there.
He had the
And
new
it- and he has
32
the new
up
one
at
out.
Yes.
Bayfest.
Yeah, he had that at the show.
Oh, that's
that-
David Myers.
Yeah, that's cool.
That is a very cool T-bucket.
That'd be interesting with driving with the top up, open that windshield and catch a headwind. Another nice T-bucket. Little D-buckets are so popular and just lots of fun. Just sort of like
a great place.
old-fashioned dune buggy.
Yeah.
Great place to have one. It's not